Hello everybody, Malakith here and welcome back to Grand Ages Medieval. So we are on the third episode and we're about to get into some military tanglements, mostly with the Normans. However, first, before we go doing this, which is build a barracks and then obviously build some troops, I really need to sort out this. So the problem at the moment is just that we're not making enough money, and the main reason will be displayed if we look in here. So we are massively overproducing fruit. There's just too much supply, not enough demand. Also, grain way too high, so that's not of much use to us at all. Wool is about even, but these two we need to fix. It also means we can probably get away with producing a bit more bricks and lumber. However, I suspect those are maybe pulled low due to the building construction stuff we've been doing. So looking elsewhere for things we can grab would be good. So metal at the moment, got a low supply. Honey and coal, also good. The other main problem we've got, of course, is that other towns are in my trade link at the moment. And who knows what they are doing to me. Well, we do know what they're doing to me. They're overproducing grain, wool. They're not overproducing beer because we don't have access to that. They're missing the honey required for the pastries. What I am tempted to do is spend some of my points here. Pastries and honey. And now we've got coal and metal as well, so we could make tools. And that lets me diversify a bit. The problem is whether we've got enough money left to really do so. Now, let's see. Honey, coal needed. The wheat I think we need for the beer, but we've got 4 of them here. So what I'm going to do is demolish those and change it over to, we'll go with metal tools. Oh, this production. Why can we not click that? Maybe we need to start it running. Ah, I need to deselect one, that's why. So let's get rid of the grain. Put in the metal tools. What does beer require? Grain. This requires coal and metal. I'm tempted to ditch the wool for now. Put in bread. So the dedicated merchant we got running back and forth between these two will pull all of the wheat and the metal down that this needs to produce the bread, or the pastries, and the smithy, also the beer. That keeps that merchant making us constant money. What I probably want is a warehouse, but I don't have it unlocked, unfortunately. Alright, production wise, we can drop right down the production of fruits. They're completely overdone. I'll halve the grain farm. Now let's actually build a couple of these. Hopefully that starts sorting out this supply and demand problem, because if you overproduce, obviously the price goes down when you try to sell it, you don't make a profit, you end up losing money. It's just a nasty, vicious cycle. And we definitely don't want to be getting into one. Now let's speed him up back to Sophia and see if there's some carts I can add. Yes, there is. Good. That should let him carry a few more resources. Let's see what he slugs out. He's carrying beer. Here's the bricks and the wood for instructing. What we could really do with is a warehouse here, because that lets us store up resources so they can then go out to the other parts of this trade network. I think ideally this should be a sort of self-contained trade network, and I should be setting up another town somewhere rather than making this ridiculously long route. Alternative, of course, is we upgrade a road, but that's pretty damn expensive. We're running into monetary issues at the moment. Civilian upkeep, building maintenance, military upkeep. It's just production costs and not getting enough money from trade at the moment. Hopefully this shift, once it kicks in, will flip that around. Because both bread and tools sell very nicely. So we should start making some bread. Look at all towns. So we're overproducing logs, we're overproducing bricks quite heavily actually. Should probably ditch some production on those. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yeah, we're definitely overproducing bricks. Coal, we're just about producing the right amount. Should really, if we wanted to export it, which we probably could, we want to produce a bit more. Metal we're overproducing, but that's going to start going down now the tools are coming in. These are the huge problems. Although fruit has dropped massively. We'll let our stockpile run down and then we'll kick that back into gear again. There's just too much supply at the moment, but that will dwindle due to the problem. Although you'll probably find there's fruit coming in from other directions. What else do we really need to be producing? Fish would be a good one. We could get a town near some water. Speaking of which, where's my scout? Get down here.
Almost
Why
there.
have we not explored this new area? Hi, Athens.
We're practically there.
Men start to search the shipwreck. It doesn't take long until one of your men finds a hidden commodities. Fish. Well, we wanted fish.
It's nearby.
Now we have fish.
It's nearby.
What does Athens produce? Fur, beer, cloth. Yet more wheat.
No problem. Almost there.
The Acropolis of Athens?
We're practically
I wonder
there.
if that has any game impact. Yeah, I don't think there's anything
nearby.
down there. There's no trade route off of Athens. We'll worry about that later. Sticking
Almost
back
there.
in Arta for now. So we're still losing money. Why? Oh no, we're really not. That's huge profits. the hell just kicked in there? Wonder if that's to do with the tools and things. I mean, there's no tools here. We've got tools in here. We've got a few. They're probably on this merchant. No. Ah, the huge stock of fish probably helped. Now then, let's look at upgrading this road. It will cost us 8,000. We can afford it. And just 22 bricks.
Let's get to work.
Which we most certainly have. I can bump the speed that I go between my own two towns. I'm guessing storage technology there lets you build an office so towns can create larger stock commodities. I guess it doesn't actually mean office, but it could do, I guess. Who knows? Alright, we can't upgrade that road any further. How much is that one? Another load of bricks. And some more cash.
Let's get to work.
Excess production. Excess production. What are we overproducing? Beer. Let's have a look at your trade route. What have you got too much of? Beer's hovering at balanced. Grain's too high. Fruit's too high. Wool's heading that way. Not a problem for us because we've ditched wool. The fruit's really an issue for us. We got anything that can replace fruit? Oh, pottery. What does pottery require? Right. As fruit's just a complete overkill, I'm going for pottery. What do you need? Coal. Just build one of those. And then bump the coal. Now we're losing a huge chunk of money because production costs, building construction, and next to nothing from trade. Helpful.
That's not possible.
Alright. What are you carrying? A ton of grain. Okay, let's start this again. There, there. I'm going to swap it to that for the moment. Try and avoid these two just for the minute. Ideally I want like a warehouse so I can stock everything here, you know, pull it from here, store it there, and then this guy can bounce back and forth as he needs to.
That's not possible.
I'm not going to go building an army until I've got this economy under control because, you know, you're going to have to pay to support it. And if you can't support it, you're not going to get anywhere. Missing raw materials. What are you missing? Probably coal, yes. And you are still excess producing beer. And I'd hope coal coming out of here would, but it might just be funneling straight into the metal working. I'm gonna really go for it. It's put me dangerously close to the red, but I think it's all or nothing at this point. Yeah, we're not. We're not producing enough coal. There we go. We've just managed to get above our requirement level. Gold reserves negative. No dear. Let's disband
Holidays.
those scouts, just because every little is going to help now, I think. Just getting nothing in trade. What are you lugging around? Loads of stuff. I don't get what the traders are doing. They just seem to carry a load of crap on them. They don't sell it anywhere. I mean, that honey's gone back and forth between these towns a couple of times now. Well, whatever we're doing, we've managed to get back in the positive for the moment. You're still carrying a load of wheat around. Let's ditch my
That
builders.
way.
They're probably costing me something to keep.
We'll be gone for a while.
Weekly productions, fairly, you know, fairly stable. Profits from trade. This is the bit I'm not understanding fully. It's just weird. Right, so he's got a load of stuff. Hopefully he makes a ton of money here. Multi-value, profits from trade. This one's not making much from his trade. Maybe I need to add. Add the other two towns on. See if this helps. Now he's carrying a load of stuff. He seems to be buying the place up. Hopefully he makes money coming back this way then. You just lost a huge chunk of cash. What are you doing? How are you losing money? This makes no sense. Which business school did you go to? we were back in profit, but... See, this one, he's doing fine. He's making loads of cash. This one, crap knows what he's up to. Well, there we go. Right, they seem to be sorting themselves out now. I don't know what they did. What are we overproducing? Still on the wheat. Still running down our brick surplus by the look of it. Money still going up? No, we're losing it again. And now we're not. I don't even. It does appear to be going up. I'll give them a few more runs around just to check that is the case before we go doing anything else. Certainly seems to be though. That's going up pretty quick, actually. So something's going right. What are they carrying? He's carrying a rather mixed bag of stuff. Right. Now we've got that under control. Let's get this barracks going. Oh no, we're missing building materials. Bump bricks up a little bit. Definitely not producing enough wheat, but it'll be coming in from other sources. Really feeling a road to Thessaloniki would be good about now, but just to get a little trade route, you know, off of this spur going. Maybe sort of have one loop and then two loops. Anyway, our barracks is done now.
At the moment, you can only train basic troops. These troops comprise a relatively high number of soldiers, and hence incur correspondingly high maintenance costs. Over time, however, you will be able to create more effective and smaller troops.
Okay, high maintenance cost is not a word we wanted to hear, really. I'm tempted to open up this market to Thessaloniki just to, you know, really sort everything out. So we're going to need another building squad back. I know I got rid of them, but I was in dire straits at the time.
Do you wish to play against me?
Good afternoon.
Alright, you. Put a road from there. Ah, we need a transit agreement with them. Okay. Which probably means we need a scout. Or use the normal military unit. There we go.
So much
Get down
running
here.
about.
On doing battle, know, Commander, that you are to lead and not participate in combat. Remember, as your empire shall be one day, so too shall your armies be vast. But you are one man, and could never carry out every single blow of the sword yourself. Allow your warriors to do battle for you alone determine their paths and goals.
Yay, your new troop is ready now. You should learn how to issue commands and how the troops will act, as you will have to lead a huge empire someday. Your troops will act pretty independently, especially during fights. Otherwise, you'd be hopelessly unable to cope with the situation of your military. Send the troop to Arta. Well, first, the troop going to Thessaloniki, just so I can, you know, make that connection. Get a trade agreement going, build a road or two. Actually, I reckon that's a nice loop. We'll ignore Constantinople for the moment.
Oh, damn.
Alright, you. Hello.
What do you want to discuss? Oh, you wish to make me an offer.
Yep, I want a transit agreement for, I don't know, 5,000.
You have made a good... Oh, you wish to
Then
make
we'll
me
have a
an offer.
trade agreement for 5,000.
You have made a good offer indeed.
Excellent. And come
Do
down
we
here to
have to?
Athens. Meanwhile, you build a road from there to there.
A good choice.
And then upgrade it.
Time to upgrade.
Just some bricks, not a big deal.
That's where we're going?
Alright, then Athens. Hello.
What do you have to offer me?
I'll offer 5,000 gold for one transit agreement.
Count. What do you have to offer me?
And another 5,000 for a trade agreement.
Count your...
Then we'll send you
So far?
to Arta. What's up with you? Oh, oh no, they're constructing the road. Okay, fair enough.
Esteemed Leon, my scouts have found out more about the Norman mercenaries. They are camped to the south of your new town. They seem to have the support of a nobleman, possibly one of your green-eyed rivals at court. Find these mercenaries, deal with them as forcefully as your father would have done, and bring me the name of this scheming traitor.
Yeah, Eudokia's scouts have reported a small Norman unit south of Arta. A troop of yours should follow up on this information. Off you go then.
That's where we're going?
Oh, they're in a bit of a battle. How big is this enemy troop? Oh crap. 95 versus 54. Your pole arms do no more than glance off the opponent's shield formation. I get the feeling we're going to lose that horribly then. Good job. You boys done? Good. Go to road from there to there.
A good choice.
And upgrade it.
Hands out your pockets.
Right. Let's scrap your route. We want Sophia to Arta. Actually, wait. Go Sophia to Thessaloniki, to Athens to Arta. And then back the other way. Because I don't have a centralized place to dump stuff at the moment, I want to take stuff out of my towns to theirs. That sounds like a good one. Let's go. If I get a third one, I can always do that loop. They're getting salt, pastries, that's going to be a problem. They're missing raw materials, so they're not really getting anywhere. They've got fish, that's good. We should get some money off of that. They're missing building materials. Wow. How many businesses?
You really are capable.
So the battle is not going our way even slightly. They've just got better units than us. Let's train another mercenary. Yeah, I haven't unlocked the better troop types. Never mind. How are we doing? Even with the military upkeep. Making a profit. So, what are we not producing enough of? I would say wheat, but, you know. We're not producing enough beer. Up you go then. Ting? What's ting? Ah, military unit.
Do we have to?
Yes, you do. Now, shut up and get down here.
Do we have to?
Bundle a load of extra men in there. Go on, get them. 120 versus 6. We should win this comfortably. One of your
West
troops.
of Thessaloniki, a group of Normans were hunted down and captured. During his interrogation, a prisoner tells an iniquitous tale. His troop was paid off by Barnus, the Count of Odessa, to carry out raids in the area around Thessalonica. Should this prove to be true, it means two things. For one, the Patriarch's brother is involved in a conspiracy that can only be about gaining the Emperor's throne for himself. Secondly, the border with the Normans will need to be secured. The very same day, a messenger is dispatched to warn the Empress. On the price of war. Every victory has its price, and it is often paid with the lives of good men. Grieve for each person that fell in battle for you. But war waits not for grief. Therefore, hesitate not to recruit new weapon bearers in your barracks. You will need the full strength of every single one of your troops.
Yeah, every military unit consists of a certain number of soldiers. If a troop loses some of their men during a battle, the troop will be weakened accordingly. Therefore, you should send such troops to a town with barracks so they can get reinforced. Off you go then,
Someone should
chaps.
join us? Do we have to?
Roads can we upgrade? Ooh, where did... No, we did do that one. What am I thinking? Huh. That's an expensive one. Well
Time to
then.
upgrade.
Hopefully he will reveal Thessaloniki for me so I can have a quick look inside, but... yeah, losing money building construction. Fair enough. How are we doing? Just producing enough beer now. How are they doing reinforcing? They're getting it. Ooh, what's that? Fire? Got a forest fire going on. Didn't know that was a thing.
The accusations against Barnas reach Constantinople, creating a stir. But things take an unexpected turn. The cunning conspirator has succeeded in pulling the wool over the Senate's eyes, and Barnas paints himself as the victim of a conspiracy. He claims it is Leon Vesalius who is after the throne, and that he is also the one who had Emperor Constantine assassinated. Furthermore, Leon is accused of having a relationship with the Empress. Under the weight of all these accusations, even Eudokia's objections have been rendered useless. Only a few senators stop to consider the reasons for Barnas' vehement accusations, and so it comes to pass. The Senate sentences Leon Vesalius to death in absentia.
Esteemed Leon, what's going on in the Senate is outrageous. I do not understand why Barnas is so bent on doing you harm. Until the dust has settled, you should avoid Constantinople and continue fortifying your towns. I regret to inform you that I will also have to cancel my trip to Sophia. But fear not, Leon, for I stand with you on this.
It's a mystery why Barnes is plotting against you. Empress Eudokia will take some time to calm the waves. Until then, you should avoid the town of Constantinople and raise military strength of your towns. Found a third town and raise your total population to 4,000. In order to do so, you require a total of 40 businesses, which will automatically attract workers and their families from the surrounding areas. Big towns have many advantages. They last longer against sieges, they have a wider range of view, attract more labour and increase your claimed territory, which leads to more development points. That's certainly helpful. Owning more towns is an advantage too, because they will claim more territory and more commodities can be produced. Always try to found towns at places that will offer new production options. Right, and that there is where I'm going to end the episode, so we will decide on a new town placement in the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves, thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.